The Ballad of Veranda Palmer. A symphony of disappointment. Oh, gather round, my weary travelers, and let me spin you a tale so tragic, so absurd, it could only be true. A tale of Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel, Belle Mare, a name that once sparkled like the sun on the ocean, but now tastes like sand in your mouth. Act I. The grand deception. I arrived, my heart fluttering with dreams of turquoise waters and silken sheets. Instead, I was greeted with a welcome drink that was, in fact, sugar water masquerading as hospitality. A lie in a glass. The lobby smelled of broken promises and mildew, a scent so thick it clung to my skin like regret. The staff. Oh, they moved with the enthusiasm of a sloth on sedatives, barking orders instead of greetings. Sit, they said, like I was a dog, not a guest who paid for luxury. Act I. The room of horrors. The room. A masterpiece of neglect. The ceiling wept dripping tears of neglect onto the bathroom floor. The towels, stained brown as if they'd been used to mop up the sins of management. The air smelled like a forgotten basement, damp and heavy with the ghosts of better hotels. My baby's tiny fingers touched the filthy floor and I wept. How dare they? How dare they charge for this and call it paradise? Act I. The theft of joy and jewelry, but wait, it gets worse. Honeymooners, listen close. A couple glowing with love placed their wedding jewelry in the safe. Safe? Ha! The moment they packed to leave, the jewelry vanished. Poof. Like magic, but the cruel kind. The hotel's response? Leave a review, not we investigate, not we sorry, just silence. Theft in broad daylight, and the hotel shrugged like it was a minor inconvenience. Those rings held love, memories irreplaceable, and Veranda Palmer treated it like lost luggage. Act IV. The culinary crimes. Let us talk food. Or rather, the travesty they served. The buffet was a graveyard of reheated disappointment. Cajun chicken from dinner, reborn as lunch sandwiches, dry and sad like a chef's cry for help. My pregnant wife, they gifted her alcohol twice after she said no. The waiter argued smug, this isn't alcohol. Oh, but it was, the managers, useless. They promised no more alcohol in the fridge, then filled it again. Cruelty or incompetence, you decide. Act V. The great divide. Here's the kicker. Discrimination. Locals, treated like second-class citizens. No ice cream for you Mauritian friends. Only on special occasions they sneered, but Indian tourists, lavished with feasts. I saw it. A lady got fresh towels. I was told, keep yours, we ray out. Lies, lies, the staff's smiles were as fake as the all-inclusive package. Act VI, the pool of despair. The pool, a murky soup of dead mosquitoes and neglect. The beach, seaweed choked, unkempt. The luxury suns, a battle royale at dawn, and the activities, book a hobby cat at 11:30, too bad, first come first served, they said after giving it to someone else. The bartender shrugged, that's normal, no, theft, finale. The silence of the scammed, we fled. Some lasted one night, others two, all of us broken, betrayed, emails, ignored, complaints, dismissed. Veranda Palmer doesn't care, they take your money, your dreams, your trust, and spit you out like a bad oyster.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking into crimes near Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel, Belle Mare, and it's just so sad, Like, you think it's a beautiful place, and then you hear about all these scams and frauds, and it's just, So businesses near Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel, Belle Mare are like, they have this fake sense of security, like everything is okay. But no, it's not. Like, take this one case, there was this cryptocurrency recovery scam, and it was run from physical call centers in Mauritius. Can you believe it? Like, victims were lured in with Facebook ads, and then they had to pay upfront fees to these scammers. And it's not just a little money, no, it's millions of rupees. I mean, I can't even imagine how these people must have felt, like, so stupid and helpless. My prediction is that these victims were probably so desperate to get their money back, they didn't even think twice about giving more money to these scammers. And then, when they finally realized it was a scam, they must have felt so angry and disappointed in themselves. Like, how could you, right? It's just wrong. And then there's this other case about a fictitious training at the BSP School of Accountancy and Management. Like, the CEO was arrested for taking government funds for training sessions that never even happened. I mean, come on, how low can you go? It's not just about the money, it's about the trust, These people were trusted to do their job, and they just lied. My prediction is that the CEO probably thought he could get away with it, like, he was so confident that no one would ever find out. But of course, he got caught, and now he's facing the consequences. And the people who trusted him, they must be feeling so betrayed, like, how could they have been so blind? Anyway, that's what I found out about crimes near Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel, Belle Mare. It's just sad, you know? Like, you have to be so careful, even in beautiful places like this.
Businesses near Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel, Belle Mare. A warning in disguise: if you're staying at the Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel in Belle Mare, you might assume the surrounding businesses would complement the luxury of your stay. Unfortunately, that assumption would be tragically incorrect. The businesses in this area operate under a strange curse, one where basic competence, customer service, and even safety seem to be optional. Let's start with La Croisette, the shopping mall that should be a convenient hub for visitors. Instead, it's a masterclass in neglect. The escalators here are less of a convenience and more of a hazard, so much so that a young woman lost her leg in one. The reviews describe it like a scene from a horror film, with the escalator acting like a grinding machine. Beyond that, the mall is stuffy, poorly ventilated, and staffed by security who seem to enjoy enforcing bizarre rules, like prohibiting DSLR cameras while allowing phone photos. The ATMs barely work, shops close inexplicably early, and the overall vibe is that of a place that gave up trying years ago. Then there's Chez Tino, a restaurant that appears to specialize in disappointment. The complaints are eerily consistent: food takes hours to arrive, only to be drowned in oil, undercooked, or missing entirely. One group waited 2 hours for a paella so dry it could have been used as sandbags. Another diner received a steak so raw it was practically still mooing. The staff, overwhelmed, indifferent, or outright rude. The only thing faster than the wait times is the regret you'll feel for choosing this place. Beach Rouge presents itself as a stylish beachfront dining spot, but the reality is far less glamorous. The food is bland, the seafood dishes suspiciously devoid of actual seafood, and the service operates at the speed of a snail on vacation. Some guests were even charged for water they didn't exclusively consume, because apparently sharing is only a virtue when it benefits the restaurant. The only redeeming quality, the pizza. But if you're paying premium prices, you shouldn't have to settle for just the pizza. Sea Beach Club is another establishment where the setting is beautiful, but the experience is anything but. Stale welcome cocktails that leave guests feeling ill, buffets with the culinary excitement of airplane food, and toilets that look like they haven't been cleaned since the last monsoon. The only thing more shocking than the food quality is the fact that they charge an entrance fee for breakfast, only to serve you tasteless eggs and questionable fish. And then there's Fashion House, a store that seems to believe customer service is an ancient myth. Staff here have perfected the art of ignoring shoppers, closing early without warning, and enforcing return policies that feel like financial traps. One customer was told she could return discounted items, only to later be informed she'd have to pay full price for the privilege. The clothes, mediocre at best, overpriced at worst. The verdict: the businesses near Veranda Palmer Beach Hotel are a cautionary tale. Poor maintenance, indifferent service, and a general lack of care plague this area. If you're looking for quality, you'll need to venture further out, because the local options seem determined to test your patience, your wallet, and in some cases, your physical safety. Travelers beware: Belle Mare's beauty is skin deep. Beyond the hotel's gates, the businesses operate in a world where